Magic Makers. I'm Mom Virella.
And I'm CJ Peterson. Welcome to Magic Making Mischief. Get your wands to the ready because we solemnly swear we're up to no good. Well, welcome to Magic Making Mischief this week. Our guest right now is currently not here, but we're going to be talking about KimoKawaii. But before we get there, first of all, how was your weekend, Mommy?
It was actually a fairly quiet weekend. I was able to finish up pretty much the last pop culture from a couple weeks ago because I got all the panels and stuff, so I had a lot with that.
Good.
And getting ready for Comicpalooza and KimoKawaii and all the new ones coming up. I've actually been talking to people. I'm thinking about starting cosplaying again.
Right.
So that's something I'm looking into, and I've been looking for cosplay ideas and stuff. When I was younger, I used to dress up a lot, but I haven't really done it because when my kids were born, I didn't have the time, and I didn't know how to sew until after they were born. And then I sewed costumes for them. You know how like the process of this goes.
I still like our idea of the Seven Sisters from Xanadu.
So once she got on her feet again, CJ was walking after breaking her last year. Hey, MK3 fans in the house.
Is like no one.
Number one. Once CJ got back on her feet, I said, okay, I've got a great cosplay idea for a group. And what we need to do is we need to do the Seven Sisters, like on, it's from Greek mythology, but it's also from the movie Xanadu. That's the main thing. It's like, it's Xanadu with, if you don't know it, it's a great 80s movie. Well, really early 80s.
Late 70s, early 80s.
Yes.
Olivia Newton was the main one.
And then Gene Kelly was in there too. And that's why I absolutely love that, because it was a great crossover between like the 80s and the old school kind of stuff that I love too. So that was neat.
Well, I have the outfit in the basket, but we need 5 other sisters.
Yes, so we need two. No, two. We got two.
2 minus 7 is 5.
We need 5 more cosplay volunteers here. Okay, and I know I have a couple in mind, but I haven't asked them if they can roller skate yet. So plus we need to watch the movie because some of them are too young to have seen Xanadu, which is an amazing movie. It was one of my favorites. That's probably one of my top 100 at least, but probably in the higher of that level.
But extra roller skates, not roller blades.
Yes, the old school quads they call them now.
So any roller derby chicks that are wanting to do it, let us know. We got you.
I've actually still got my skates from when I was 16, so that's funny.
I need new ones, unfortunately. So this last weekend, I did a speaking engagement at the Spring Raiders Conference for the Northeast Texas Raiders Association. That was like super fun. I got to talk about podcasting. So I got to talk about Magic Making Mischief and Book World: The Great Escape. And I think I fired, light under some people because several said they needed to start some. So I'm super excited. Sold some books and made some massive connections. This weekend, so one weekend after another. So this weekend we're doing Kilgore Geekend, which I'm also covering from Magic Making Mischief. So that's going to be
had them on the other week, so there was info about that too, and that's a neat one because it's outside, which is
partially inside, partially outside. They've rented some interior stuff for like the panels and some of the booths. Like I'm one of the interior booths. Because books outside, not a good mix, especially beginning of May, no matter the weather.
It's Texas,
so I'll be inside, but I will be there, probably running around a little bit too. Super excited. It's in downtown Kilgore. As we often said, it's when a Comic-Con and a street fair have a baby. That's Kilgore Geekend.
Right. Oh, and coming up, it's May. No, but it is May the 4th is coming up. So I've got my special shirt. I got to show this one. So this is
with you.
My Mom Virella May the 4th design.
Very cute.
I took my logo and I put a Jedi cloak and a lightsaber and I made the lightsaber purple because it's like actually my favorite color, even though I always wear the Mom Virella bright blue shirt.
Purple is my favorite color too. So, twinsies. But yeah, no, it's May the 4th be with you. And tomorrow also Carrie Fisher's finally going to get her star along the Walk of Fame.
Oh, that's awesome.
Posthumously. That's going to be happening tomorrow on May 4th.
Yay, that is so perfect. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Yep. So we're super excited for her. I mean, wish she could have been here to see it, but still, she gets her name on there. She should have been on there a long time ago. I don't know
Yeah,
what.
honestly, she's epic. That's it's sad it wasn't until after she was gone, though. So
Yeah, which stinks. You know.
okay.
So I understand you have a giveaway coming up.
Okay, so I've been trying to do this for a while now, but I finally I was like, okay, my YouTube channel's almost at 4,000, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. That's crazy.
We're excited for you.
As a thank you for all the love and support, I really appreciate it. But I'm doing a giveaway, and I've got 5 prizes I'm doing total, and the top 3 are actually basically all grand prizes in their own way because they're going to include tickets to KimoKawaii, which we're going to talk about today, and you get a full weekend pass for that. And
Hold on.
Wait.
Well, I used the wrong one. Sorry.
No worries.
There we go. Well, this is not the right one either. Hold on.
Okay, so I try to send her pictures to share things, and like they never get to her in time. So yeah, no.
Well,
I need to like work this out beforehand a little.
I have the logo. Here's the logo, our logo.
Sweet. So grand prize gets a full weekend ticket to KimoKawaii, as well as some swag, including the very first ever Magic Maker Mischief T-shirt, which will be on it'll be on this color blue, the Mombi Rolla blue, with a white circle around the logo. So this is the logo, and it'll be in the center of the shirt. So that is part of the grand prize right there, and that's that'll be the first one of those ever made, actually. So that's cool.
Yeah, you get it before we are.
Yeah, right. I did make the ones for Comic Conroe though this year for us that had the logo. That's what gave me the idea. And then for the second grand prize, I'm gonna do my classic Mombirella shirts, which is this one. That's loved. I don't know. And it says Everyday Magic with Mombirella, and it's got my logo with the zombie mom with the Cinderella shoes and the kids. Everybody tells me, they're like, your kids are bigger than that. I said, I don't care. They're not in my head. They're bigger than that. So they stay that way on my logo forever. They will always
kids, no matter if they bring in their own kids, they're your kids.
They will always be my babies. And there will be a couple other little swag pieces that are going to go with some of this, like stickers, buttons for each. But also, so this is for my Disney fans right here. And I'm going to be sending out Chip, the teacup, to one lucky winner with their prize. And these are so cute because this is like a full-on cup. And I this one's mine, but like they'll get a new one. But the design is perfect. His little face is adorable, and he's got his little chip, and he's just kind of looking at you. So that
he's actually kind of one of my favorites from Beauty and the Beast, to be honest. I like Chip.
This is perfect for like morning tea.
Definitely.
I don't want too much. I don't want to fade him, but that and a little bit of swag, and each one of those top 3 prizes gets a full weekend ticket to KimoKawaii.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll also have a couple other swag prizes, as long as we get enough people. Otherwise, you just get extra swag for the top 3.
There you go.
But
well, unfortunately, Chris couldn't make it today. Well, hopefully, we're still hoping he'll pop in. But until then, you were at KimoKawaii last year. Can you tell us a little bit about that before we go into what they have going on this year?
Absolutely. And I actually have a playlist of videos I've shared on my channel of KimoKawaii from last year too. But as far as like what they did last year that they're going to do this year that's similar is it's going to be at Lonestar Convention Center.
In Conroe, Texas.
In Conroe, Texas, and that's on Airport Road out there. And they have anime voice actors. They have the game room where you can do the tabletop games and stuff. I believe they're doing that in the room. They might move some of this stuff into the main room, change the locations around a little bit. A lot of the ones have been switching up to get more. Yes, Bob Bergen, if I said the name right, hopefully. Actually, what I really know him from, what I really thought was funny is that he did No Face from Spirited Away, and he's one of the voice actors that's going to be there. And of course, it's got he's done some of the Looney Tunes and stuff. I think it's newer. ones as well. Chris Patton. I have not done my research, and I have failed. I have failed.
You have failed. You have failed. Okay.
That they're in. So hold on. Yeah, we're
Like a lot of anime. So there's that. Let me pull up KimoKawaii. That might help a little bit. Give you some background on him. KimoKawaii 2023 guest.
Alchemist. Oh, there's a good one. Yeah, that's one. I don't know.
Okay, so Bob. Let's go back to Bob. So
Okay.
Bob is perhaps the best known for his work as a voice of Tweety Bird, Porky Pig, and Marvin the Martian in the popular Looney Tunes franchise, as well as for his performance as No Face in Spirited Walkaway and Luke Skywalker in Robot Chicken, Animaniacs, and Monsters, Inc. Bob has cemented his status as one of the most respected and recognizable voices in the industry.
Well, Spirited Away is classic because that is Studio Ghibli. So if you, for those who aren't into anime, if you have not found an anime you like because you're like, oh, I just don't like it, check out Studio Ghibli. They're movies, but like it's a whole bunch of different ones, including Spirited Away, Ponyo. Oh my gosh, they're so good. That'll get you into it. It's a gateway.
So Chris Patton. Patton is a highly regarded voice actor in the world of anime and animation. He has lent his voice to a wide range of characters over the years, from the villainous Greed in Full Metal Alchemist to hero Omine. I can't pronounce that in Spriggan. Perhaps
It's Japanese.
Perhaps best known for his work in Dragon Ball Z franchise. Patton has brought his distinctive voice to the character of Turles, winning fans with his memorable performance. So I don't know much about him because I'm not really an anime person, and I know that's a bad thing to say. I'm not.
See, we got to start you off on Studio Ghibli. It is the gateway drug to anime, and that will get you in.
I mean, the funny thing is I know a lot of these just from working a lot of the cons. So like Tyler Walker is an American voice actor, writer, director, known for his work in the anime and gaming industry. He has provided his voice to many notable characters, including Gang Orca and Bondo in My Hero Academia. Bixlow and Vegeta in Fairy Tale, Bond in Spy X Family, Scop, S-C-O-P, it's not with an E, Scop in Fire Force, Kepi and Sarah Zanime, I probably slaughtered that one, Salmonella and Ace Attorney, Trough in One Piece, and many more. Tyler is a voice actor, scriptwriter, and ADR director with Funimation Entertainment since 2002. Outside of anime, he also creates and produces music, coaches actors, writes and directs demo reels, and makes some awesome barbecue.
Nice.
Yeah. Gotta love that. I wonder if I'll make some more extra barbecue while he's here.
That'd be nice. Can he bring samples? I'm wondering.
He's definitely a well-rounded person. Ray Hurd is the next one. Ray Hurd is best known for his work in anime series and films, including voicing characters in Dragon Ball Super, Broly, One Piece, and Memories. Hurd began his career in the entertainment industry in the late 1990s and has since lent his voice to numerous popular anime productions. In addition to his voice acting work, Hurd has also worked as a writer and producer in the film industry. He continues to be a prominent figure in the world of anime and voice acting. Very cool. So that's it for the actual guests right now that I'm aware of.
I think there may be more coming. I'm not sure. Yeah, so those are the voice actors this year. And then we've got the cosplay, the judges for the contest. There will be a cosplay contest.
There's pocket size cosplay. There's Charmy cosplay. And I believe there's another set. Are we allowed to say who it is yet?
I'm not sure, but we can say that we are working on interviewing the cosplayers, the featured cosplayers at KimoKawaii, and so that will be coming up before the convention comes up, so you can check them out, and maybe we can get some inspiration, especially since I'm going to be starting to cosplay officially now. So,
and we're gonna, when we interview them, we're gonna do like a special one. How many days does this run? This runs 2.
It will be. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday, June 3rd and 4th.
So we have, like I said, we're going to be interviewing the cosplayers. and then we'll do a little special episode with their interview for you guys. One of the things that's interesting about this is they have a Battle of the Bands. The sign up for it's already done, but they do have a Battle of the Bands.
Yes, and that was actually so I didn't get to stay for the whole thing last year, but here was something funny that happened. There was a band called Least, shout out, no, which I like, but they didn't win, but that's okay because they were still cool. But they, very rock and roll style, decided there's a room empty. We're going to put on an impromptu panel for our band, and
they just
cool. They're just sitting there talking and answering questions and stuff, and they like wrote the sign on paper in Sharpie that they stuck it to the wall, like with like on the little other sign. It's like extra panel.
Well, that's take the bull by the horns. Go for it.
Dude, opportunity, seize it when you can, man. I learned that in theater. It's like if they need somebody to do something on stage, you go out there and do it. I mean,
so listen, Battle of the Bands. There's also Otaku Rap Battle, from what I see.
Is that I know that there's a karaoke. Is that the karaoke? Yeah, Otaku karaoke battle. So
it just says Rap Battle. You can do a voiceover, which is you can add onto your ticket for that. You can add onto your ticket for Japanese arcade room.
That is actually unique to them. That's new, and it's something that they're really proud of. The Japanese arcade room it's like the Japanese style arcade stuff. So that I know is
cost to play those games, or is it?
I don't think so. I think it's like all the games should be free, but they're going to be in one of the side rooms. So if you get a chance to go, obviously, sorry, you turn on Do Not Disturb. Make sure that you check out the side rooms because there's usually something awesome tucked away in there. Also, wait, go back to that last one real quick for me.
The voiceover?
The voiceover, last year they actually did this, and what it is they made an actual movie last year, and they're going to release it this year. Mm-hmm. I think they're going to premiere it at the convention, if I'm not wrong. Hopefully I'm not wrong. No one ever told me, Chris, just saying.
We'll find out.
But yes, so I believe they're doing a new movie this year, and so there's a certain amount of limited spaces. You come in and add that onto your ticket as part of your experience, and you get to be part of the movie and voiceover with the anime lip flaps and stuff. So it's actually really neat.
That's a cool experience, I would think.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were really excited about it last year too. So
I do also know that they use volunteers. Volunteers are huge. You tend to get 1 weekend pass and a t-shirt, and you get to enjoy the con itself, but you do work it. Sometimes you end up being a handler. Sometimes you work in other areas, and it's all part of the fun.
And you get to meet some awesome people.
Like us walking around. Vendors and artists can register. I thought that it said that their artist tables were sold out, if I'm not mistaken.
They might be. Okay, there's still.
They were. So I don't know if they've opened up to more or not.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I'm just going to ask Kitty. So I'm messaging his partner here, and she can't get in touch with him right now. So.
Well, I do know that parking is free because it's at the convention center and they don't charge for parking. So you have that option. Tickets are on sale. You just have to go to KimoKawaii.net and go into the tickets. There's VIP passes. There's all weekend passes. There's Saturday, Sunday kids passes. So kids are a little bit less. The Japanese arcade add-on is $20. The voiceover add-on is $175 for those that were wondering. Just looked them up.
I think I'm going to drop her the link. I know she's at work, but maybe she can help. Never hurts. Okay. So
this is the ticket.
Oh, did it have gaming? That's the other thing, is there is going to be gaming there. I know that for sure. I did mention that though. But last year they actually had a pretty nice setup for tabletop gaming and stuff. And then of course they're going to have the arcade. So that's cool.
Definitely. There's actually, usually, was it on the end of this one? There was a map on one of these for the actual vendor hall. There it is. Is that the one we're looking at? Nope.
I guess. Okay. So yeah, we're a little off balance here because we were supposed to have help with this information.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's all good. Okay, so here's the map of KimoKawaii. There's merch booths, sponsored booths, specialty stations, main events. There's rooms over on the other side, and the vendor hall is all set up. So if you're looking for more information, you can find it there. Basically, everything is at KimoKawaii.net. So, Mombi, how does this giveaway thing work for you? Is there a due date? When are you going to know?
Yes, we've got a week. You can enter for the next 7 days, and then when we do our podcast next week, I'll announce the winners, and that will be May 10th, next Wednesday at 11 a.m. And basically, to enter is pretty easy. Just check out. Make sure to comment, share this video, and maybe tag somebody in the comments that you think might like it too. It's as nerdy as we are, possibly. Well, I found that there is a group of us out there. Check out.
I am full geek and nerd and proud. I own that.
Yes, the fangirl, the fandom antics are
I own the geekness. Geeks rule the world. I'm telling you right now. If it weren't for geeks, there's a lot of sci-fi stuff that wouldn't be going on.
Oh man, seriously, dude, look at Elon Musk, man. I bet he's all into. Honestly,
there's nothing wrong with being a geek.
There's no way the first guy trying to go to Mars didn't watch Star Trek. Okay, just saying.
How many things do we have today that came out of Star Trek?
Truth.
Kind of resemble it, yeah. And not just Star Trek. You have all the different other.
True.
I'm still waiting to find Warehouse 13, and I want to find that rift in Torchwood, and in England.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, Doctor Who, don't get me into that.
If David Tennant lands in our yard, as long as I can take my super hubby with me, we're gone.
Like, okay, you're gonna be like Rory, and you're gonna come with me. You're the last Centurion. I love you. All right, let's go.
No, we're going.
Oh,
wait, can we stop by and pick up Mombi and Jeff and our kids first?
Yes, please. Oh, so check out my Facebook page, Mombi Roll, if you haven't yet. And subscribe to the Mombi Roll YouTube channel. That way I know that you're following along with our mayhem and mischief as we go along too. And the biggest thing is make sure to comment on this and share this podcast right here. This
one regarding KimoKawaii.
Yeah, thank you.
I gotcha. It's all good.
So
we will be covering KimoKawaii on June 3rd and 4th. I'm super excited. Down at the Lonestar Convention Center. So we'll be down there. See if you can catch us. If you catch us, let us know. We'll take a picture and we'll put it up on our social media page.
Yes. Come say hi. Make sure I take a selfie because I always just take pictures of the awesome cosplay and forget to get in a picture. And then I'm like, oh, I didn't get a picture with them.
If I'm around, you'll be in a selfie. It's all good. I got you. But usually we're kind of like height challenged. Like we're.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to.
So you see a shorter redhead and a taller brunette running around.
Frankie Stein from Monster High, so I could have platform shoes. Gosh,
I'll be in trouble if I'm ever in roller skates. Oh my gosh, I'll be so tall. I'm already 5'11". It'll be fun though. That's okay. Did I lose you?
Yeah. No. I just got asked if we were live now, and I'm just like, yes.
So how did we connect? Works Hard wants to know how we connected. Comic-Cons.
Yeah, that's a good question. We met at Comic Conroe the first year that it came up, and CJ was out there working hard. And I'm out there filming everything like a crazy person behind a camera.
Mm-hmm.
And
We got along great, and our husbands got along great. So we're like, hey, let's toss this in together and see what kind of mess we can come up with.
yeah, we really hit it off, and we started every time we had one of these we met up at, we had fun. So just kind of led from there.
But it's always fun. Comic-Cons are a blast. They are kind of pretty much what you make them. Sometimes I have a table there. Sometimes I'm covering it. Sometimes I'm working it. I never know. But any one that I do have are under my parents' page. And if you are wanting a specific book of mine, let me know, and I will bring them. Speaking of books, I believe Mombi is working on book 1 of Appointed Time.
Sands of Time trilogy. Yes. And I actually got the first chapter totally done as far as like the basic read through. Did you get that?
I did. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet.
All right. So I'm working on the voices now, because what I like to do is I like to change up the voices a little bit, so there's a little more masculinity for the men and stuff. I do the voices, but the voices in my head don't sound like the voices that come out of my mouth sometimes. So I like to try to adjust it so it fits where I want it to go.
She is good, though. I originally thought it was her whole clan that was reading it, and it wasn't. It was just her. She's that good. Works says always good when the hubbies get along. They do.
That is so nice. Yes, the last event we did, they actually hung out and helped with the camera work, and then we got to check out what was going on, have fun. Yeah. Yeah. I also I've had a lot of requests for me to continue the book that I'm doing on my other YouTube channel, Mombi Roller Reads, and I am working on it. I'm sorry, with the official audiobook reading and the event that I had recently, and just life in general. I do homeschool and my business from home and everything. So I am working on it. I actually just finished the voice effects on it's like super short. These are short chapters usually, so I try to like get them done quick, and it's not quite the quality that the professional ones mm-hmm. But I wanted to get some work done on that. So those are coming. I promise, guys. I'm sorry that it is behind, but that is Descendants book that I'm working on, and so that's coming too. Lots of what do they call that? Lots of plates.
Plates spinning in the air.
Yes, plates spinning in the air. That is it.
That's always fun.
I need extra limbs like an octopus right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then we have the lovely spring weather coming around, so that's always fun. It adds a little extra layer of interesting to life. We got hit with a tornado last week, so that was fun.
Yes, that was not good. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Took out help, so that was helpful. And clearing up. We had 3 massive trees that I never thought would come down, came down. And that's, yeah. It was kind of a little scary, but it's Texas. It's enough 0 in 50 years hit us that would work. But all right. Well, next week we're going to be covering Kilgore. I'll do a review of Kilgore Geekend. We'll be doing your official giveaway next week.
Yes. So make sure to comment on this one and share it, and come back next week so that you can see if you won.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, I'll share more about Kilgore Geekend, and I will get some video while we're there, hopefully some interviews while we're there throughout the weekend, and I will get them posted on Magic Making Mischief's Facebook page. So in the meantime.
Oh, wait, actually, I just remembered something about KimoKawaii, and I feel really dumb. So the smaller panels will be hosted by me. Cool. I'm actually doing the smaller panels for like voice actors and guests, so that'll be awesome. So come check that out.
Very cool.
Those are always so fun because you get to like really just get a chance to talk to them and get to ask them your questions and pick their brains and stuff. So those are always great.
Well, the thing about the panels is it lets you see them on a human level more than just knowing them as their voice actors. And that's the thing I love about the panels. You get to learn some kind of little ins and outs and connect with them on a different level than your favorite voice actor position.
Right. It's very much more personal that way. It's not just a big mass group of people and you hardly get a chance to see them much. So yeah, it's nice.
Well, and in the smaller cons, you tend to get more.
For sure.
So,
all right.
So everybody get your wands to the ready. Thank
you guys for joining us. And mischief managed.